everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Darla Lucian of Darla Lucian Studios, and we are going to be working on our purple projects today. But before we get going, I'm just going to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment. I love to hear your comments. I like to hear what's going on in your world. And share with other crafty people, and let's keep this inspiration rolling. Alright, so let's clear space here. So, last place we left off, we were just decorating and filling in pockets, which is a lovely place to be. Lovely. And I haven't looked at it just for a little while because I was working on some other projects. So I'm very excited to get in here with you guys. Alright, so let's see where we're at. So we got a couple of things tucked there. Some of these will be fun inspiration to deal with some things later. So some of these things will still need some decorating. I like how that turned out. So I've tucked a few things, but not necessarily decorated everything. Alright, that's good to remember. This is so cute. I like how that turned out. This is perfect for behind there. Okay. So I think I'm just going to kind of keep working toward the back right now. Kind of still putting things in. And then if we feel like, we can come back and start decorating some of these other things. Oh yeah, see, look at these. Oh, and this one was basically fully decorated and done. Marvelous. So the first signature is just needing a little decorating, looks like. Oh, that's so cute. Just needs a little something. Wow, we're right here. Where's my box? Treasures. Let's see. Maybe a white flower. Oops. That doesn't look pretty. Or maybe a paper flower. Blends in too much, huh? What'd you say? Alright, so then what we'll put in the middle of that? One of those pearls. Where are you, pearls? What do we do with you? Is it on my desk? Maybe it's still on my desk from before. It's entirely possible. I just kind of, I decided not to really tidy up because I knew we'd be back at this again right away. No, it's not here. Huh, maybe we won't be doing my flat back pearls then. That was what my thought was. Flat back pearl, but do you have these oh, there they are. They were just stuck together. I do have rhinestones to put in too, but I think I want the flat back pearl. You know what I'm saying? You just have a certain thing in mind, and you just want it a certain way. What if we doubled it up though? These are number 5 Forever Flowers. This is from a scrapbooking store that is no longer in business though. Prima, and I'm not sure whatever company. And they're just like sort of halfway between fabric and paper. And they're pretty fun. Anyway, let's just get right into decorating, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we're gonna go like that, give it a nice glob of glue there. We're going to put our petals crossways across it, and we're just going to hold it for a second. Okay, what's going to touch the tape? Like the book, I think, is going to be these petals here. So I'm just going to put the glue around there. Okay. Might as well all be held at the same time, right? And I'm going to not assume that the flower is going to stick, so I'm going to, or the pearl is going to stick, so I'm going to just put a a little bit of glue in the center there. So these ones actually come, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually like a sticky strip that they're on. But this, I just want one for the center, so we're going to just cut it off. I'm going to tuck the extra stickiness onto the back. If it happens to actually, oh no. Okay. So I've covered the front of my pearl in glue. So that clearly already shows how klutzy I'm feeling this morning. Okay. Here we go. The glue keeps gushing up. I put too much glue. Let's see about trying to wipe some of that away. And then let's polish the pearl a little. Okay, that might be the best it's going to be. That's funny. That was a lot messier than I thought it was going to be. But the good news is we found our flat back pearls and this guy's done. Because that's enough on that page, I feel. Alright, let's see. Oh yes, we want to do something here and I want to glue this down. So let's do that right now. I'm going to glue it right flat as if it's part of the page. This is just the other side of our CD, and I don't want it to interfere with the belly band on this side. So I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, we really just have to glue that flat. So I think I'll put like a strip of something there. Something will go there, obviously. That's just what's going to happen. Okay. So then we have this spot here. And so, once again, we can put one of these tags maybe. And what? A green tag? These are a bit bigger. We have the purple ones left. We have the bigger purple ones left. I like that better. Okay. We could put a cluster on here. Where's my clusters hiding at? Under, right? Ooh, what if we popped in one of these journaling cards too? I forgot I had these. Those could go into there. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, this just needs a little something, not a lot. So let's see what we got for clusters here. This is kind of a dead zone here, so I was thinking, what if I put something like that? And then we just need something on it. Okay. These clusters sure do come in handy when they're pre-made like this. Just pop them in right into place. They're good to go. And now let's put one of those paper flowers on this one, I think. Let's just see what we got. That darker one. That's cute. Sometimes you just get lucky with your first shot, right? Oh, this guy has a little flower stuck on the back here. Okay, so then I had another idea. Okay, so I'm just getting him a glob of glue right in the center. I'm going to go right where this kind of all crosses. That's kind of my thought. I'm going to make the words go a different way than the words that are here in this strip. And my hands are getting so gluey. Okay. So then I have this thought about what if we put a couple down here. Well, we need to see the color that they are, so let's turn some of these over. Alright, so this one didn't come out of the punch very clean. So let's just snip off some of its extra bits. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm fond of that one. That white one disappears. So that's a no-go. Oh, there's a darker purple one in here. That'll work. It's a different shade, but that's good. Different shades are nice. Okay, this white one is just going to disappear, and so will the book page. So those can go. Oh, yep. How about that faint one? Faint one still shows up. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was going to do 5, but I think that they'd feel a little bit crowded there. Alright, now I'm just going to do an extra press. Make sure that there's no extra glue that wants to stick my darling pages together, because that would just be so counterproductive. Okay, alright. So let's see what else. Okay, so that was kind of the end. Oh no, I have a few things in here. Okay, so what else do we want to put? What else do we have in our little box of tricks? I haven't looked at this in a few minutes. Those are all too green. These are always fun. I'll pull one of those out. I'll pull out the one of each size in case I come across something I prefer a different way. That was from our one where we did the bubbles, our Fun Friday. And all my extra flowers are in there. Okay. Alright, so I think that we're on to just what we want to do. We'll see. We don't always have to do pockets. We've got quite a few pockets in. So we could do flips and tucks and all sorts of things. Alright. One of the things I was thinking of was making a banner. And I have some of these book page, they're individual flags, but I was thinking about making a banner out of it. So here we go. There's a few, just to get us to go on. And I was thinking on this green page here, you know. There's a kind of bigger one. I do like to see kind of like the points different and the top's different. Sometimes I like them even, but I think this time we're going to go for, wow, that looks fun. So one more. Not longer, I think, so that I kind of have a different. We might spread it out just a little bit more, but I think that's looking good. So put these little guys away. So the fun thing about this is you can make like a banner like this, or you can just use a couple and make it like a cluster. Pardon me. All right. Okay, just need a little room to work. All right, so the obvious one is the fact that the big guy is the bottom, right? So the big guy is the bottom is the important thing to remember. And these other guys are built up on top, but not always to the bottom. So that's important to remember too. This one was on top, I remember that. Okay. Oh, too much glue on this one. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it over and take off that little bit of glue that was on the tip there. Okay, let's move that back to where it was. See, that's the thing about tacky glue, is you've got all kinds of time to make it right, so to speak. Okay, and then this guy was on top, like we said. I actually want it above a little, I think. Then maybe over just a bit. There. Okay. So now how do we want this? Like this? Was it like that? Do we want it up? Do we want this down? Something kind of like that, maybe? Okay, so we need just a little in the middle here. And then this one is more right to the bottom on that side. So we're going to try lining both of these up. Right to the bottom on that side. Okay. Ugh, stickiness. Okay. And then we're going to put this on our page. So, lots and lots of glue. We don't want it to come off. And because it's kind of bending around the hump, so to speak, on the page, we want to make sure that it is good to go. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to put it kind of in the middle here. Awesome. So then we can decorate this up a little. So I had thought that we could put a strip of doily across. How much fun would that be? Okay, let's grab this. Oh, I'm so sorry. That kind of came down louder than I expected it was going to. Okay. About there. Okay, if we tear it just a little. Okay. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this right here at the top. I guess we're not going to see the top as much. You know what? I don't like that. So, change of plans. Let's cut a little more strip off then. It's easier to do it once you've done it with a straight edge. To make it straight. Alright, that's better. Because I want to put a strip of ribbon at the top too. So we're going to put a little bit on here. This is the back side of the paper doily. I got a whole ton of these in different sizes, and it's fun to use them to add a little flat accent to a page. So when you don't want to add a lot of bulk, these paper doilies work really great. Just get them off Amazon. You can find them just about anywhere. Okay. That is, where is my thing? Just stick that down a little. Alright, ribbon. Ribbon, ribbon, ribbon. I want something very specific in mind, so let's see if we can. Oh, that one might work. With actually not what I had in mind, but that could work. This one could also work. That's more of what I wanted, but I wanted it skinnier, and I thought I found green ribbon skinnier. Ooh, there's this green or skinny ribbon. That's pretty. Okay, did I use up all the bits that I was thinking of? Oh no, here it is. It is bigger than I thought it was. And also darker, actually. Alright, so let's give these an audition. That's what we call it. Okay, see what we think. I'll start with this one because it's loose already. Well, it certainly is the right color for this page. And I like how it would tie things together nicely. So that's definitely a contender. Yep, the blue is not going to do it for me. So that's in the no pile right away. So this color and that color are basically the same, so they're dark, which is a problem for me. I don't really want everything too dark. But I do like the idea of this flower thing. And you know, a thin strip of the flowers would look okay. That looks really pretty, but what if we did? Now we're getting all layery. Well, I like that even more. I wonder if we can make that happen. I'll just want to check, so let's see about this. That's just a little too bright. Okay. Well, this is fun. I love how this is turning out. I just need to grab a little sip. I am getting warm. My head is full in the sun right now. With the time change, the sun is just in a different spot, isn't it? Okay. Fabric shears. Let's grab that. Let's make that straight-ish. Okay, and then we want to go from there to there. So I've got a little snippet for my scraps. That one I think we're going to just release to the nether. And I think I'm going to put this down first, and then I'm going to try attaching the other flowers on top. I think that's just going to be the easiest way. So that means I'm just going to run a bead of glue down the middle here. And then we'll expect that it will squish out a little once we press down. Oh, that's looking so cute. Okay, so then how many flowers do we want on here? I like whole flowers, not halvesies. So that takes us to there. Alright, so let's put this one away. Okay, so for these, I'm going on the backs. Actually, let's glue this side down here. I didn't get enough glue to the end. There we go. Let's be all flat and stuff. And not glue the pages together also. Alright, so here I'm just going to put a dot of glue on each bloomin' flower. Doesn't have to be a ton, just enough to stick it down so that if they catch on something, they'll stay on the page. So I'm just letting gravity do the work instead of kind of forcing it to my hand. There we go. And then it's just a tiny little dot of glue on each one. Alright. Here we go. Right into the middle there, if you don't mind. Okay. Well, that's just super cute. Yay! Oh, I love how that turned out. So cute. Okay. What else shall we do? We have rub-on transfers. I don't know if you guys are like, don't do that again. Alright, you know what, I just feel like decorating some of these tags. What are we going to put on these? Gonna put some words or some chipboard or something. I've got all these little chipboard shapes. This little tag is fun. The star. These might be a bit big for this one. This is kind of fun. Where's that other tag shape? I don't know, but I like those together, so I'm going to keep those there. That's kind of nice. Will that be too... That's too small, hey? Okay. Alright. I don't want to use a lot of chipboard because I don't really want to fatten this up too much. So I'm going to just pop these away for now. Okay. That just gives us a little more room to work here. So I have these kinds of stickery things, which is always fun to try to use up. So obviously the pink and blue are not going to work, but the cream color, I was thinking, could work. Huh. That is... What was that going to look like sideways like that? We're just going to see a little bit of this sticking out. Okay. My glue goober's all over my fingers. Yikes. Okay. Alright. So if we're only going to see kind of a little bit on the edge, what do we want there? And I'm going to leave that for more journaling space. Let's see, do we have something in the bits basket that we could use? Oh, there is that. We could use that on the tag for a topper. Or there's this little bit, which might make a nice topper. Sure is a lot of pinkish stuff in here. Oh, I found a little snippet of yellow ribbon. There's a lot of pink stuff in here because the last project I did was pink, right? So that's just going to be what it's going to be. Okay, well there's this little bit of lace dress. I didn't throw away the seam. I thought maybe the seam could look cute. Just never know. And then look here. Look what we're coming up with. Kind of like that. Maybe not with that. Maybe just like that. That could be okay. But what if we put staple on? Would that work? Or would that be too strange? That could be cute. Let's try it. Instead of gluing it on, let's add staples just as another decorative element. So these are the EK Success staples that goes into the fascinator. I always store my staples separate from my fascinator so that hoping the spring will last longer. Whoops. Boy, I'm sure making a lot of noise today. I'm going to use these brassy ones. And we're going to try attaching to them. So let's see here. I'm lining it up more. I'm thinking about the seam where it's straight, to line that up with the straight edge. Uh-oh. I don't know if that... it sort of came through. Okay, it's a bit fat for this, I guess. So let's try this with a little more gusto, shall we say. It's not wanting to line up good. It slid a little when it clipped before. Okay, that clipped better. Good. Okay, so that can go in. Look how cute that is. Alright, so this one could be as simple as stapling that on, or we could put this through. That might be better. Just simply because it matches the yellow on the collections on the other card. I know, matchy matchy, but I can't seem to help myself sometimes. Okay, get both of them in? No. This other guy needs to poke through too. Come on, share the fun. There we go. Okay, I like that side better. Alright, what are we going to do with him? Oops. Okay, so the other thing that could be fun is to have like multiple tags from the tag. That could be a lot of fun. And then when they go in, these tags hang on the outside. That's too big. I was thinking it would work. Okay. Let's just think. The other thing we could do is find some of our scraps, of which we have many. And where are they? There we go. Come a little closer. There we go. I didn't like overreaching here. So what we could do is we could like cover the tag completely with, if we could do it this way and leave the raw part for potentially writing on. That could be fun. Okay. So I'm going to do that because I like that already. So this is the sticky side of these little tags, but the stick is long gone. So I'm assuming that glue might reactivate it a little, but we'll find out. Okay. Alright, so that one's there. And this other one, what do we want to do with it? Oh, this is fun too. I forgot about these borders. What if we put a strip of these kind of fun borders on here? I've not ever used these, so as far as I can remember anyway. Maybe I did a long time ago, but So they're purple on one side, and then these ones are pink on the back. They're always 2 shades. Sometimes they're 2 shades of like a similar color, like a dark green and a light green or something, but alright, I think this is the shape that I like. So like I'm thinking putting that on there and cutting it off and then doing the same on the other side. What if I just did it on one side? That might actually be kind of a better look. And I have this kind of fun thing. Now what about a word, or a definition? This is bigger. Maybe it would suit a definition better. Let's grab one of those. What should we say? The light is the thing that's catching my eye. Or joy. Not quite as dark as delight. Joy. Yeah, I'm not attaching it yet because I'm not sure if I want it to go under or over, you know what I mean? In this case I would want it to go over, like this to go over, I should say. There's journey, which is a bit bigger. There's time. I like joy, but then I want something behind it. That is too small. Okay. So then the other thing is, oh, there's this. So there's some of this, my daughter's skirt. This is the cut edge. That could be fun. Oh, look how purpley and lovely that would be. Alright, well let's take a strip off and let's see what we see here. Because this stuff is, it's bias, I think. There we go. So, okay. So let's try. I don't know what I'm going to end up with here, but we'll see. Okay. I might use these tags somewhere else. So I'm thinking this is already going to be quite busy. But I do like the idea of the two of them together. Alright, and so then we need a little across the bottom here. So all these little extra bits are just going in my scrap basket there. And I am, normally I keep some of the threads, but these are uber long threads and it'll be on a tag. So I don't want them to get in the way going in and out too much. Okay. You know what, let's just try this one more time here. See if we can make it just a little smaller. Or not. We might just have to cut it. That's okay too. All of that little bits and pieces, that's all useful. Okay. So like that. And like that. I want this to be out of the pocket because it's going to be too fat to slide in anyway. Okay. Move that to the side. So we'll start by gluing this down. I'm going to glue this down with tacky glue because this is just a bit shiny. Now, where do I need to go to? About to there. Okay, I'll start at the bottom. And, whoops, glue goobers. Let's get rid of those. Start at the bottom here and work my way up, 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 want to make sure that point has glue. I want to go right kind of across the edge there. Okay. It's so strange seeing pink after all this time. Okay, let's line that up. Good. Perfect. Okay, and so then we just flip it over. I'm going to use my paper scissors and snip it off right flush there. Perfect. So that looks great. Alright, so then again with the tacky glue, because cloth, so I want this about right here. So I'm putting the glue down, I'm going to stick the cloth on it. The fabric, whatever you want to say. And then this one just has a circle with it's like a pop dot on it. That's why it kind of sticks out so much. So put that there. And then because we're gluing onto fabric, paper to fabric, and then up to paper again. So this will kind of glue like right through the fabric onto the paper underneath if I put enough glue on here, which is probably a good idea. And it will kind of bond the glue, will bond the fabric kind of in place, but I want it to be kind of flowy around the edges. So there we go. Okay, I am not going to put this one in just yet because I want it to dry first, but there we go. So I think that's probably going to be a video for us today. But thank you so much for coming by, and take care. We'll just catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.